Hello YouTubes, it is time to reveal the second bag of awesome from the Woodstock train show. So far my wife's not seen the first video, which you can see up there, so I'm not in the doghouse yet. So, it's been a couple of days since the train show, and if you know me, I've forgotten everything already that I bought. So this will be a surprise for both of us. Let's begin with this Riverossi. Oh yes. Now, you might remember that Matthew sent me something very nice. I can't get this out of the box. So let me go and grab what Matthew sent me, and it'll explain why I've got this, okay? Matthew from Matthew's Model Trains sent me this gorgeous E6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I don't know what it is. I'm going to guess it's an E7. Anyway, Matthew sent me this. Isn't it delicious? So I have been on the hunt for passenger coaches, which are quite hard to find up here in Canada land. However, I did see this. It's not exactly the same colour, but it's a good start. So this is I'm guessing it's an unpowered B unit. I don't think it could ever be powered. It feels too light to be a B unit. However, it was going to work absolutely fine. And I might actually just have to make my own passenger coaches for this, but that's a great start. So this was like, oh my goodness, I think this was like $5, and it's mint. Although it does have quite flangy wheels. I wonder if it'll roll. Let me have a quick check of that. The reason I'm concerned is it does have quite big flanges in the wheels, and I've got code 83 track. So let's see. Flangivitis. That's a shame. I wonder if we can swap these wheels out. I think we probably can, but they're quite large wheels. Okay, that's a wee project for the future. The only downside is, well, there's a few downsides. It will still work on the track, but I think it might foul my frogs. I don't hate the noise, but all right, here's a frog here, for example. Seems to work. Okay, we can live with the noise. Anyway, we'll try that later with the local. Okay, moving on. Oh, did a wee spinny thing there, so I just need to swap out this coupler somehow. Oh, this is weird. It's got one of those pull-out jobs. Like so. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Okay, moving on now. Oh, what did I just drop? Nothing important. Next out the bag is an Athearn. Oh yes, I remember this. This was, I can't remember who I got this from. I might have got this from Peter. Peter is the chap that I bought my green Canadian National steam trains from. This was like crazy cheap. Like, I think it was like $10, which is a bit of a steal. I do apologise, Peter, because it does have the KDs. It's got the box. Immaculate, absolutely gorgeous cornrail, and it's not just all blue like the cornrail locals. Oh goodness, it's even got an exploded diagram thingamajig. Very nice. Hopefully I'll never need to take it apart. But straight out the bag, box. It's a good weight, feels great. I'm going to add some metal wheels. They don't rotate very much. I don't think they would get round an 18. How do I change that? Because the wheels are actually hitting off the truck there. That's really not a lot of articulation. So, outside loop only. Isn't that lovely though? Ooh, tasty. Okay, let's put that aside. I will of course be running everything at the end of the video. So don't go anywhere. Well, unless you want to go and pause it, grab a coffee, because there's much more to show you today. Right, moving on. we have something in an Athearn Blue box. And as always, we're never sure if we're going to get an Athearn in here. Totally forgotten what this is. Okay, this is another $10 box car. I've got one of these already, which is nice. Couplers come off, but all the parts are in here. As always, it's lost its little spring from in there. But I have spares. Thanks to Scotty at Tiny Railroads. He gave me a bundle of those tiny little annoying springs. So I've already got one of these already, so that's me get two the same. Hopefully it's a different road number. Not to worry, I don't mind changing little road numbers if I have to. Isn't that nice? So another $10 box car, which are good for the bigger ones. What is that, a 40 or 50 foot job? Well, apparently it's a GP35, so we know it's not that. I think it's a 50 foot box car. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, next. There was a chap selling Railbox cars for $10 each. $10 seems to be the number of the day. And these are great. I mean, these are the proper, I think they're either Athearn or Walthers, I think. Metal wheels, KD couplers, new style Railbox with the black door and the logo. Number 3061. Really nice. So I had to buy another one. Unfortunately, it's the, oh no, it's a different number. 1006. Excellent. And of course I had to buy another one. And a different number again. This is great. So I've got 3 of them. $10 each. Really pleased with that. But there's more, because he also had the bigger ones. These were a bit pricier, but because I was buying quite a few from the... Wait a minute, that's the same one. Which means I still have the bigger ones to show you. So again, $10, metal wheels, KD couplers. So, dear, I told you I was naughty. Yeah, so that is actually 5 of them. Oh boy, I really hope my wife doesn't see this one. So I did say something about the longer ones. Hold on a sec. Okay, I can't locate the longer ones, which means I must have gone back and bought the longer ones later, and they're in another bag. So you need to wait and see them. They are awesome. 1006, or is that an upside down 9? 110656421110. All different numbers. Fantastic, if you care. Generally I don't care, but I know some of you do. We've got one missing coupler there, but here it is. So I'm sure I've got all the bits. That's the problem when you buy these things loose, you throw them in a bag, things kind of break off. Awesome. Right, I'll put them aside. As usual, we will be running them later. And we'll move on. So I mentioned Peter before, Green Canadian National Steam Train. He was very organised at the show. And he put everything I got from him in these little brown bags. So I've got 3 little brown bags. Let's see what you got. Let's see what I got. I'll show you that one last, actually. This is a actual KDs. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I took this out of the box. I have been starting to collect Sue line items. Oh, it's got tape on it. Hold on, let me get a knife. This might actually be brand new. I have a feeling this has never been out of the box. And again, I think it was $10. I just feel so bad. Not, because you know how much this would have cost new. Wow. Even comes with a couple of little extra knuckle coupler springs. Yeah, this is brand new. Oh my goodness. I think I've got one of these already and another one that I need to build that I got at the last show. Okay, you need to tell me what that little pipe there's for, if you can see it. You've got your trip pin, but there's a little pipe coming down here. Is it just a little MU cable or something? Wow, so much detail in a boxcar. Slidey doors. Isn't that nice? Oh, my Soo Line freight train is growing. Brilliant. Okay, next we have in the brown bag Lehigh Valley. Actually, this, I don't think this one came from, no, it must have done, because it's in the brown bag. Pretty sure this came from Peter as well. I think I might have one of these already. I like the Lehigh Valley, just nice colours, you know. Remember what I said about throwing things in a bag? I'll be putting metal wheels in this anyway. It's already, I've got knuckle couplers. Unfortunately, that one's been damaged in transit. Just needs a little spring. Excellent. My covered hoppers continue to grow. Okay, so one more thing from Peter, which is in this bag here. This is Western Maryland. This was crazy cheap. It is an Atlas, so I expect it to run, but maybe be a wee bit growly. Handrails appear to be intact. DC, of course. Horn hooks, I can change them out easy enough. Oh, it's those annoying Atlas style with those little pins. I do need to learn how to be able to change these, because in order to get a proper coupler box in there, I would need to cut away a section or a little rectangle in there. Just a wee bit trickier than normal, but we'll do it, even if I only do the one at the back. I'm fully expecting that to run really, really nice. Everything I get from Peter runs great, to be honest. Isn't that lovely? And that's everything from Peter. Right, let's me move that aside. And we'll move on to the next item. Just a couple more. Bear with me. Okay, we have a Walther's beige box. Milwaukee Road. I think I got this particular one because it was, this is strange, it was like buy 3 for 15 or something like that. I haven't got one of these yet. Well, I do now. Right, I'm noticing these little stick things, but on the end of the box it does say 42-foot bulkhead flat, so I think that's what they're from. So I might actually be able to use them in a different car. In fact, was I not looking for little things like that on yesterday's video? Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to use them in something. Okay, next, 2 more items to show you from today. We have, hopefully, an Accurail. Oh yes, yes, I do like this one. I like the colourful stuff. Smoky. Only you can prevent wildfires. Nice, KD couplers, plastic wheels for now. Decent weight to it. Strange little rusty marks. Natural weathering. So that's another one from a boxcar fleet. Happy with that. Don't think it's an Accurail, but that's okay. And finally, and I've completely forgotten what this is, and I'm not looking at the end, so let's all be shocked and stunned together. Athearn Genesis something. It's a Via Rail. I don't know if it was 60, it might have been 50, 55 this was, which I think is actually pretty good. If I can get it out carefully. Now, the reason I got this is I was gifted a set of Via Rail coaches and what is that, an F7? Hold on, maybe it'll see it in the box. Well, it doesn't actually see it in the box. Oh, F7A says it in the box after all. Really heavy. Excellent condition. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I got something similar from, I think it was John Dawson, gave me a Via set, but the wheels were really big flanges and I couldn't run it on my Code 83. And that's why I got this for $55. Come on. That is brilliant. It's already got its KDs, good to go. Optional interior. Might actually add some people and paint that up. What else have we got in here? I don't know what that is. Any idea what that is? Tell me what that is. I think that's little window things. Yeah, I think that's spare windows, but I don't know what everything else is. What else is in here? Oh, coupler clips. Lovely. Let's see if there's anything under the sponge. I don't think so. Normally they come with a sheet. There's another one of them. I think they've already been used, to be honest. Can't see where else. Oh, little rubbery things got come adrift. You fix that. Anyway, anything under here? No, nothing under here. So someone's obviously been into it and stolen the menu. I'm not going to squeeze that in just now because I'm definitely going to be running that with my coaches that I added lights to. Extremely pleased with that one. Come on, $55 for nothing, Genesis. Superb. So that's my second bag done. Now, if you've been keeping track, I've not actually spent a fortune. I've got a lot of good stuff, but I've not been throwing money away. Everything I've got so far I've really wanted and I got really cheap. For example, these things, you guys know how much these are with metal wheels and KD couplers in that condition. I think these are like $40 each new, possibly more. And each one of these were like $10 and they look absolutely perfect to me. So again, getting back to yesterday's video, you don't have to spend a fortune. Okay, time to get the rolling stock on the track, dig out some passenger coaches for this, and obviously I've still got my Atlantic Coastline loco to run, so I need to change some couplers on that B unit. So I'll see you over the track. I decided it made more sense just to change the coupler on the loco to a horn hook, because that's much easier to change than the B unit. And then all I have to do is work out how I'm going to change the Rivarossi weird coupler at the back of the B unit when I get coaches for it. Okay, let's see how loud those gigantic flanged wheels are on that B unit. Not horrific. Let's follow it round. Oh look, matching car. So that is not a terrible noise. And if I was to actually put a sound encoder in the loco, you wouldn't even notice. Tricky part is going to be the frogs. Okay, I'm not hearing any noticeable problems with the frogs there. Sometimes the frogs are a wee bit high and the wheels lift up with the big flanges, but I think we're okay. Some bits of track are worse than others for some weird reason. It's all the same. Code 83 Atlas track I've got. Yeah, it's just a wee bit annoying. As long as it stays on the track, I don't really mind. For today. Eventually it will drive me mad though, and I'll need to change them. I could try and change the wheels, I guess, but they're a funny size. And I already had a look. Rivarossi like to use rivets to hold their trucks together, just to make it even harder for others. Looks nice though. Not quite the right colour. I wonder if I could maybe... No, let's just leave it. Real life, the colours aren't always the same, so not too fussed. Hey, $5 though, can't complain. Need to get some coaches though. Looks a wee bit lonely out there. Right, moving on to the next victims. Let's see if our Western Maryland Atlas GP40, I think, judging by the fans on the roof. You tell me. I think I've actually got it right this time. I think it's a GP40. I think it's the same as those cotton belts I had the other day. So this is DC. Let's see if it runs. Humana, humana, humana. Why does everything need a shove lately? What's going on? Just not been run for a while, I think. Oh, he needs a wee bit of maintenance, I believe. Right, follow him around. I think when it comes to locos like this, use it or lose it, as they say. If it just sits on a shelf for years, then things just unlube, not unlube, but you know what I mean, the grease congeals and the oil drains away or something, because that's running absolutely lovely now. It's got that usual Atlas hum, but it is going fairly quick at the moment. I just wanted to make sure everything was running free before I slow it down. So once it comes back round, we'll try a bit of a slower drive around the layout and see how it is. It looks very nice though, yeah. Right, let's slow it down, see if we can go for a nice, gentle, relaxed drive. Yeah, I think I need to lube this up a bit actually. I mean, it's really nice, but I know it can be nicer. I do have a very slight incline going up this way, like a 0.01% incline. Once it gets along this top section, it will start speeding up slightly. Yeah, I'm not going to run this too much. I really want to get into this and lube it up. Get some new, fresh silicone grease in the gears. Right, here we go, down the hill. It will start speeding up. It's really not a hill. Actually, it's not speeding up. Maybe my track's flattened itself out. Anyway, I'm happy with that. I will hook that up to all my new freight for the victory lap at the end of the video. For now, I want to go and get my Via Rail coaches. See how they look with my new loco. Now, I doubt very much that this is DCC, but we'll give it a shot. Flick it over to DCC. If it buzzes, then it's DC. It's buzzing, so it's DC. Okay. As long as it works in DC, I'll be happy. Can always convert it, and I will. Turning up the power. Humming a. Going backwards. That's okay. I had it set to backwards and forwards. Lovely. Needs a bit of a run as usual. However, I think I'll do the run with its passenger coaches. So let me hook them up. See you going round the track. So that looks great and everything, but I'm not convinced that that is an Athearn Genesis. It's definitely an Athearn, you can tell by the motor mounts. However, I would have thought that an Athearn Genesis would have had the light in the nose and not just the old Athearn Blue Box style glowing cab light. So have a look at that. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a genuine Genesis or if it's just an Athearn Blue Box in a Genesis box. Okay, time for the final train to go around the track, and that is of course the, what's it called again? Western Maryland. Haven't had one of these before, all new. That's really nice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paint up the handrails going up, paint them white or yellow. I'll have a wee look and see what they're supposed to be, just for a bit of safety. Anyway, I'll hook that up to all my new freight, run around the track for the final lap. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, another big yellow bag tomorrow. It's exhausting. It's fun though. See you then.